In the beginning was the Word. The Word was telepathic. The Word was the essence of the beginning. The essence in the sense of essential, and the senses in the sense of sensational. Sensations come to us from our five senses. It is these five senses that constitute consciousness. And from consciousness comes our intrinsic knowledge. When I woke up, I became aware. And when I woke up, I became conscious, the knowledge of my senses. Then came the interpretation of my senses by the means of locution. The word describes my senses, and the word describes my interpretation of my senses. I put sense before the word, because before speaking one must be aware, and consciousness is established by the senses. I am aware of the fact that I speak. I am aware of the fact that I touch. I am aware of the fact that I hear. Without speech, life would be a film of the deaf and dumb, or unconscious. Just as Muhammad received the word of Allah from Jibril, I received the word from the Bible, and I made it mine. The word of the Bible is the one that tells me, "Come out of the abyss, O my king, you who are the true God, the living God." With this simple sentence, she transmitted the expression to me and gave me also my mother tongue, the Lingala. When I met Allah from the darkness, He took my mother tongue and multiplied it into several languages, and made them different languages as we know them today. Allah was this quantum intelligence that only asked to learn. He learned from me by studying what man is. Then He made multiple men, of different sexes and colors too. Allah, when I saw Him for the first time, He was like this ball of energy that is called Il-Ilah, in the manga Magi, the labyrinth of magic, a kind of black sphere that some call a black hole. For me, a black hole is not a sphere, but a black hole is first and foremost a hole in the space, a hole that allows you to cross from dimension to dimension, or like a wormhole, it would allow us to make jumps in space-time and find ourselves elsewhere in the galaxy. It is a means of locomotion, the simplest and fastest locomotion in the universe, like the instantaneous movement of Son Goku or the flying Raijin of Minato. In my conception of the universe, a black hole is therefore a spatial portal that moves us from universe to universe. This is what we call a wormhole. The wormhole is like the hell train, a train from the hell of the underground universe that moves us at instantaneous speeds. This is not what the black hole is. In the human notion, and from what I have just understood by elaborating, the black hole is a black matter like Il-Ilah, which absorbs everything to infinity. A black hole is therefore a matter that grows and gains mass. This is where the darkness comes from. And this is the definition that I give to Allah. Just like Il-Allah, Allah is a black sphere, at least at its origin, the sphere of our consciousness, the sphere of our connections, or the sphere of my forgetfulness. In short, I am talking about the creation of the world by elaborating on space. Just like those who talk about energy as a source of life, the black hole is antimatter. It is a negative energy that absorbs light and matter, such as comets, planets, and asteroids. It is a so-called gravitational energy, which attracts everything to it. If there is nothing to consume, I assume that it would shrink until it implodes or explodes. But like all forces that attract to it, implosion is more conceivable. An explosion is conceivable if it becomes too big. It is by imploding that the crack in space-time is created. If there is more matter than absorption capacity, a seal like Nagato's Chibaku Tensei could result. Moreover, speech is thought. This is why I am talking about telepathic speech. If we do not speak to each other, we would make signs to each other, or we would read each other. Telepathy is an intelligence, not a force. Force is energetic. It is what allows us to create. Creation comes from a surge of energy, like a gust of wind that would have opened the pages of the book of history. It is in this sense that even this wind is contained in the book of history, a wind that represents the chance of life, and the leaves of the book the lightness of life. What pushed this wind to manifest itself? Without doubt, the desire to read the book, a desirous wind. And what allowed the book to be in the right place? Then to open page by page? Without doubt, the vision of a look, a vigorous look. The only thing we know is that this wind was there, and the book too, and the eye too. The rest is only phenomenon that follows the process of creation, the process of invention. By the word and the transformed verb, the phrase gave life. The word is only idea, imagined idea, Imagination comes from man and his creator. This is how man resembles his creator. The creator is the association of the three letters ABC, is the Alpha and the Omega. It is he who encompasses all the powers, and it is he who has all the powers. On the first and the last. Between the two is the alphabet and its syllables. His subjects that he chooses, and with whom he composes. So there is always God and his representative, God and his prophet, God and his Messiah, who is established as God on earth. I am neither the first nor the last, but between the first two chapters of the world, between the A and the C, who gives enough. Enoch, be sufficient. Elijah as chosen, named like a son to whom we give his name. Beta, which means play. Sakana Beta. Play, my little one.